Well, good evening and welcome to what promises to be an electrifying clash here in the Kappa Pro Series. We're live from Ballinger Park on the Sunshine Coast as Sunshine Coast Wanderers set to take on Eastern Suburbs in this high-stakes Group B match. Both teams have had an up and down start to the series, each securing one win and suffering one loss. Tonight's match is crucial as they battle it out in this group in this all NPL Queensland Cup match. The Wanderers go into this game at home with a point to prove after a tough loss to Peninsula Power. They're hoping to bounce back with a solid performance here. Interestingly, Barton and Nairn, who scored the goals against Peninsula Power, they dropped to the bench, but with Simpson and Ralston on the side, they should prove to be a threat. Well, Eastern Suburbs grand final winners last season. They clinched a hard-fought 3 points against Kappa FC last time out. With Redenton and Skipper Barnett, that should provide them with a solid foundation to go on here away from home. Well, this game really could go either way, and it will be critical in the race for top two. It may be very early on in the season, and the league really hasn't kicked off at all yet. But already we have a huge game on our hands. My name is Alan Kroll, and thanks for joining us here on FQTV for this huge evening of football in Queensland. There's a skipper for Sunshine Coast Wanderers, Duncan there. He's preparing his side for, as we said, is a massive match for them. Both sides, both Sunshine Coast and Eastern Suburbs, both losing Peninsula Power. The Wanderers, though, suffering a heavy loss to them. Eastern Suburbs losing 2-0 at home to Peninsula Power in round one of Group B. At the moment, it does appear as though the battle will be for second place in this group. There's Eastern Suburbs, who will get us off the way wearing their all-black kit, going from left to right. Wanderers going from right to left. Isaka early on, just showing intent, going for that long ball. It'll be interested to see how both sides start it. There's Kant getting down the left-hand side. Eastern Suburbs getting in the box early there, but quite rightly going back, and then the touch from Barnett going out of play. Was a very tough game, as I mentioned already, for Sunshine Coast Wanderers. At 6-2 defeat to Peninsula Power. It's hard to sometimes bounce back from a defeat like that, but as professional footballers do like to get back out onto the field and show what they can do. The away side today, newly promoted into the NPL, but cup matches are cup matches. A little change of pace there by McDougall. Caldwell trying to use his pace to get down the right side. Caldwell tries to get away from Barnett, and that took a nick off the East skipper, and that'll be a throw deep inside the away side's territory. Beardsley does have quite a long throw on him. Although the looks though it might go to that near post, decides to go short. Ball is far across, it's knocked away by Meeville. There's a home side putting on some early pressure. It is a beautiful day here on the Sunshine Coast. The sun is shining brightly. And the throw looking for Caldwell. Townsend tries to lay it back, but it's Lawrence Kant trying to use a little bit of trickery to get away, but Beardsley picks it up, takes that early throw, flicked on by Simpson. And McDougall get to it. McDougall winning the throw. Again, it's left for Beardsley to take the throw himself. Well, this is what the Kappa Pro Series does throw up with that league phase so early on in the season. A lot of coaches do use it as pre-season matches as well, but it's such an important game so early on. A lot of pressure on these players. There's Land. Ralston trying to knock it down the lane towards Duncan. There's Simpson. Such a big presence up there. Goes back to Land. Townsend. A little bit of pressure there, has to go back to Bambak. Townsend. Looking long, it's a decent ball. Simpson can get onto it, but I think the flag was raised, and it was indeed early from the linesman as Simpson and Taylor just running into each other. Simpson coming a wee bit worse off there, but I think he'll be all right to continue. It is Luca Ferrosat in the middle today, refereeing the match. Jackson Davies and Connor Evans, both the assistant referees. Nicely worked, Lawrence Kant. A little bit of space here for East to drive in. That's trying to lay it back. Might fall here to Franklin. He turns the keeper, goes down. There's a look at the referee. I don't think anything's given there. I think he might have pointed for a corner. He has pointed to the corner. Doolan not quite happy with that. He's claiming a penalty. Referee points to the corner flag as Eastern Suburbs hoping for a spot kick, but they'll settle with the corner. The Denton to take. He does have a decent right foot. This is his speciality. It's like they will put the pressure right on top of him back. It is a deep one towards that far post, and that is the commentator's curse. As Redenton's first corner of the match goes all the way out for a goal kick. Wanderers looking to go long there. A little flick on from Simpson. He is definitely a target man. It does come to McDougall. McDougall opens up on the right foot. He looked like he might fancied it. Ball out to Simpson's a little bit long. McDougall was there in support. Simpson gets it across, and the header coming in there at the back. I think it was Ralston that was there. There's Duncan. Uses the support that's offered from Beardsley. McDougall. Back to Duncan. It's with Beardsley. Sunshine Coast just looking to change her out. Lily on the ball. Land back to Townsend. Sunshine Coast Wanderers doing well under the high press there from East as they give it away. Beardsley doing just enough. Franklin battling with Rigby, and that will go for Wanderers. Wanderers definitely having the better of the opening stages. Neither keeper really troubled, but big shout so far was that penalty claim with the challenge from Bambak on Franklin. Lovely little turn here from Ralston. Not quite on the same wavelength there, Ralston. That's going to have a lot of McDougall with that ball. And he's looking to play it from the back. Here's his Saka. Saka getting a little bit of room. With their options ahead of him, he's forced to go back as the Wanderers closing everything out. Barnett. Now Franklin coming really short as he's picked the ball up almost inside his own half there as well, Franklin. There's Redenton. Former Lions player as well, Redenton. And now here's Doolan. Trying to get to the byline, gets it across goal. Franklin was there. They couldn't quite connect onto that. Now Simpson. Batting out for Osaki. The big centre half coming off better there. There's Rigby. Beardsley back to Townsend. Here's Land. Gets a shout by Lilly. Land looking to go long towards McDougall. There's Barnett who has it. And now here come East again, breaking with pace. Again it is Doolan. Doolan always likes to try and take man on, but he's good on his right and left side, but he's probably taken one touch too many. Saka has been pinched in the middle of the park. Caldwell tries to break with it, but again, possession given up as both sides just looking a little bit rusty out there in the early stages. Meeville. There's Lawrence Cant coming into the middle of the park, skipping away from a challenge. There's Redenton. Nice Saka. There's Barnett, the captain, back to Onosaki. It's a pressure from Wanderers, forcing it back to Taylor. He's looking to still try and play out from the back there, but he may just have given up possession of dangerous area. The ball through here. Beardsley, can he get it across? There's a strong challenge, but it's turned around for a Wanderers corner. Picked up in a good area. Beardsley doing really well to get that across. Anywhere will do. Onosaki. That is the first corner of the match for the Wanderers, as they look to get an early lead here. To have a few tall targets in there. You look at Simpson up top. He is the obvious target, of course. There's again on top of the keeper. What a save that is from Taylor. And turned away. Point blank save from the East keeper. There's a terrific corner as well. Right on top of him. Simpson trying to bring that down. And Eastern Suburbs trying to play out from the back, and they have found a little bit of space here from Redenton. And now Doolan driving forward here. Doolan, he's got Franklin in front of him. Again, trying to take on Beardsley. Options now arriving for East. There's Franklin. Doolan. Doolan squeezes it here for Redenton. Saved. Bambak, it's still not properly cleared. Claims of a penalty again, as the Wanderers just unable to clear their lines. They finally get rid of it. And the game just opening up a little bit now as Redenton Not able to get away from his man, and the Wanderers looking to break his end-to-end. Here now is the game coming to life. Ralston got options to his right, back to his left to pick up. There's McDougall. Simpson trying to play it across. It's still picked up here from Lilly. Lilly looking for some options, gets it across. It's not quite there for McDougall. That chance going, begging for the Wanderers. There's a little bit of quality from both sides showing in the final third. Beardsley, Franklin just catching the number 8 there. There's Land. Call ball back to Land, and now it's with Townsend. Little change of direction from Beardsley. He runs into trouble though. Little dink over top as Doolan. Again, he's got the pace. He's always happy to drive here. Doolan up against Townsend. This time he opts to look to play it back to Redenton. Everything good from Eastern Suburbs has come down that left side so far. There's Lawrence Cant. Cant looking to play it over the top, and tell you, it wasn't the worst ball there as Brunshot sort of creeping in at that back post. It was the right idea as they looked to try and break through the Wanderers line. Could you just get a touch on it there? That was a chance. Just slightly overhit. Well, if you want to keep up to date with all the action in the Kappa Pro series and the upcoming NPL and FQPL season, make sure you like and subscribe to FQTV and follow on YouTube and Facebook, and watch along for this thrilling season. Here's Ralston. Taking on Corenzo. Ralston. Strong defending though. Uses the offer back to Lilly. Lilly floats that one in. It's headed from Simpson towards goal, but Taylor is there. Best chance of the match so far. Falling for the Wanderers, but what a save it was from Taylor. Really point blank from the corner. Right positioning from the East keeper. Line with a long diagonal up towards Ralston. Here's Lilly. There's Rigby coming short. Townsend. Here's Beardsley. McDougall. There's Beardsley again. Rigby just trying to dink it through, just forcing it a little there. Barnett dealing with that. Throw deep inside East territory here for the Wanderers. Both sides having their chances. Beardsley looking for some options. McDougall coming short. Beardsley looking to try and get it in, and once again it is the captain there to prevent the ball getting into the box. And the Wanderers just trying to open up this Eastern Suburbs defence. Simpson brings it down. Back towards McDougall. McDougall ups against, playing it in first time, gets it in on that left foot. East try and break, but it's prevented. There's Lilly. Here's Duncan. Well worked again from the Wanderers. A little bit of room here from Rigby. Fancied a shot himself, and Taylor will have those all day long. Rigby quite entitled to have a goal once he found that little bit of room in the box. It was a really nice touch to really take his sack out. Corenzo. Touch in the middle of the park, and it has given us a foul in the way of Eastern Suburbs. Rossat just keeping the game calm at the moment. Matthew Redenton. Corenzo. There's Meeville. Back to Taylor, as there's not much room ahead for East here. Try and play their way through. It's Corenzo. Meeville just getting caught underneath his feet there. Taylor coming for some options, and that's very comfortable from the East keeper. And to pick a pass out as well under that pressure. Simpson winning the header. The Wanderers do pick it up deep inside Eastern's territory, but they are forced back there with Land. Townsend. Eastern Suburbs sitting deep at the moment. Land being able to run forward. There's Lilly. Townsend. Yeah, got caught there by Ferguson. The referee actually giving it as a free kick. Good referee in there. Catching the handball on the way down. Here's Brunshot. Couple options in the box here, Brunshot. Looks to try and skip away from Lilly. Does eventually get the ball in. They call it from the keeper. And good awareness from the defender. Corenzo prevents Wanderers breaking up the park quickly. And back getting away quickly. McDougall. Always dangerous. McDougall on those one-on-ones. He's so quick and good on his right and left foot. There's Barnett. Mosaki. Needs some options. On ball, and Doolan is in behind here. The flag stayed down here. Doolan's still going, tries to get it across. And it just doesn't quite get there for Kant. Brunshot keeps her alive as he plays it back in. And that'll be collected by Bambak. What a ball that was on Osaki. And Doolan just so quick in behind. Beat the offside trap. Just couldn't find the final pass. It's back to Lilly. Now Land. Eastern Sub was quite happy to allow Sunshine Coast Wanderers to have the ball in that position. They feel they're not going to trouble them back there. Duncan, little diagonal pass, picks out Ralston. Ralston trying to get to the byline. What a tackle that is. There by Meeville. And he still has it. Meeville watching closely. Saka in a battle for it, but just loses out. A little bit of room now here for the shot, and it's really not troubling anyone there from Caldwell. Just snatching the strike as it sort of breaks from there in the middle of the park. Rigby battling it with a Saka. Lovely turn from a Saka. Finds some room. As Lawrence can't. Play it back as Eastern Suburbs really trying to continue to play their way out from the back. High press from the Wanderers. Simpson trying to squeeze it through. Redenton. And as soon as he gets that ball, you can see Eastern Suburbs looking quickly, looking to get up the ball, up the park as quick as possible, try and use Doolan on that left side. Doolan knows he's got the beating of Beardsley on that far side of pace, and it's a poor pass from Land, and he gives it straight to Doolan. Doolan comes across now to Redenton. Redenton calmly on the left foot, big save from Bambak, and it comes back to him. Cool as you like there from Matthew Redenton. Doolan picks out the right pass too, shimmies it back onto his left foot. Strike probably too close to the keeper, but still Eastern Suburbs showing they are a threat on the break. Here's Lilly. Austin looks inside to the right foot. It's Caldwell in a bit of room there. Always bending wide from Caldwell. Right idea as he turns. It's half a yard there from Meeville. Osaki doing well under pressure. Front shot. There's Redenton. Again, it's up to Doolan. Doolan taking on Beardsley here. Ferguson coming short. Ferguson looks in one. Oh, Redenton was in a bit of space there if they could have picked the pass as the shot was opted there from Lawrence Kant. There's Doolan. Strong battling from the captain Duncan. But still comes up with Eastern Suburbs. There's Redenton. A little bit overhit. Pass there to Brunshot. Eastern Suburbs just starting to get the better there are Wanderers playing out from the back, starting to get a little bit more composed and break that high press from the Wanderers. There's Meeville. One shot playing that one first time. The disappointment from that pass coming from the bench. Wanderers with lots of time at the back here as Eastern Suburbs allowing them to have it. Wanderers, of course, which are a wonderful club here on the Sunshine Coast. Initially called the Budrum Wanderers. They are the oldest club on the coast. Lovely little ball here if they can get onto it. Taylor has committed. It does go for a goal kick though. Here's Lawrence Kant. Carenzo. Saka under pressure. Still is with them though. Duncan battling, it's a little bit scrappy there in the middle of the park. Lily just trying to calm things down here. Carenzo picking it up before going out for a Wanderers throw. It's back with Land, across to Townsend. Townsend, lots of room to bring that from the back. Beardsley. Pass intercepted from Barnett, as was well read from the skipper. Isaka. Not much ahead of him. Passing back. Redenton. Actually giving it away, and it's one back though as McDougall trying to make something happen. A little bit of run now here for Barnett to bring the ball forward. Doolan wants it on the line, he gets it on the line. No one ahead of him though. This is Saka. There's Redenton. Trying to make something happen, but the pass is astray. Beardsley having it back. What a ball that is Simpson trying to get onto it, but Eastern Suburbs deal with it with their numbers. Carenzo under the pressure. Giving the throw to the Wanderers deep inside their territory. There's Lilly. Here's Townsend. Redenton now as they try and break quickly. It might come through here to Doolan. He's got Ferguson in the middle. Doolan goes on to his right foot, hits the shot, takes a deflection before making its way into the clutches of Bambach. Again, it's a good break from Eastern Suburbs, and once Doolan's here, he's very dangerous. Gets onto his right foot. He did have options in there to pick someone out, but we're one end to the other. Here with the Wanderers, Caldwell getting to the byline, and one in a corner from one end to the other. This game coming to life in stages. And I just have a feeling from how the opening half hour has gone, if anything's going to happen for Eastern Suburbs, it's going to come down that left side with Doolan. He's getting all sorts of room in behind Beardsley. It's Caldwell to take this one for the Wanderers. Simpson goes towards that far post, but it's headed clear. It was equal to it there was Lawrence Kant. It is Lilly. Simpson trying to control it. He does well here, Simpson. Simpson on his left foot. I think if that was on his right foot, he probably would have had a go there. Here's McDougall. McDougall still going. He's getting past a few challenges, gets it back out to Lilly. Lilly, love a little change onto the right foot. It's back towards Simpson. It's met There from Osaki. Beardsley trying to win a race there against Doolan, and Doolan just knocking it into the box, hoping someone will deal with it. That's well worked from East. Again, it's out towards Lawrence Kant as they keep it in, he can. Back to Redenton. Isaka. Barnett. Lawrence Kant beaten to the ball from Beardsley, but it's intercepted. Isaka not quite able to bring it fully under control. Brunt shot. It is taken away from him from Ralston. Duncan finds Ralston. Ralston a little bit of room. Good pressure from Evil. And it's Duncan. Beardsley. Beardsley's pass goes astray, and then again here come Eastern Suburbs. Doolan, all sorts of joy here. Doolan looking for some options. He goes down. No one claiming a penalty there. Good tackle from Beardsley. That's probably one of the first times Beardsley's actually got the better there of Doolan. You can see he's got so much pace. Good tackle from the right back. You can see Doolan there, you know. Exactly, that was a good challenge. Here's Barnett. There's Redenton, back to Onosaki. Saka looks to turn. He's just crowded out though. Too many numbers in the middle of the park. There's Kant. Again, Doolan doing really well to stay on side here. Doolan gets away from the challenge, tries to hit the target. Good save from Bambak. And Doolan is just so dangerous. Wants to get a little bit of room here. Look how quick he is. Beats the offside trap. He's in behind here. Skips away from a challenge from Townsend. The shot wasn't too bad there. Looking for that far post, but I think a little bit too close to Bambak. The Wayside now have their corner. Can they make something happen here? 10 minutes to go till the half-time mark. As the delivery gets to the near post, and the heavy challenge there on Barnett. Coming through the back from Simpson. Is still alive though, as Wanderers again struggle to clear their lines. There's Redenton. Osaki, can East keep the pressure alive? There's Kant. Matthew Redenton. Isaka. Carenzo. Here's Ferguson. It's crowded out there, Ferguson. There's Lilly. Put the challenge on, but still East have possession inside the Wanderers' half. They can pass their way through. Carenzo under a bit of pressure. Does really well to pick up a pass there. Brunt shot now. Always looking to play that ball first time. There's Duncan coming across with the strong challenge. Can only assume here that Saka has lost his shin pad. Yep. Exactly right. Nowadays, hardly a shin pad there. Here's Saka. Barnett is back with the captain. Is he Saka? Once can't come and shot. Barnett. Onosaki. Suburbs forced back to Taylor, but they're maintaining possession well as they try and go from left to right to find some room in behind this Wanderers side. Saka didn't get the man on call there. Simpson picking it up. Simpson laying it across here. Ralston goes to get on his left foot, tries to squeeze it in, and he finds the back of the net. Ralston, cool as you like. Eastern Suburbs playing out from the back. They lose possession high up the park. Simpson picks out Ralston, and this is terrific from him. Doesn't need to lash at it. Gets it onto his left peg and puts it into the bottom corner. And Sunshine Coast Wanderers strike first here in the Kappa Pro Series. Really comes from a real good spell from Eastern Suburbs as well. They're playing it around really nicely. And Ralston steps up to put the Wanderers in front. Zach Ralston, he was named the player to watch for last season, the youngster. Made his debut in 2024 for the Wanderers. Senior debut. He stepped up. He's becoming a big player in this Wanderers side. Oh yeah, that goal coming just as Eastern Suburbs were getting a bit of joy. Still got a lot of quality on shot, and I'm sure that won't be the only goal of this game. Onosaki. There's Barnett. Yeah, Doolan. Beardsley quick to close them down this time. Onosaki. There's Mevo. Ons can't. Carenzo looking for some options ahead of him. It goes back to Mevo. Saka had a little bit of room there to turn, but opted to play it back as Eastern Suburbs is holding on to the ball. Exactly where we left off from the goal. Redenton just challenge there from the land, a little bit late there from land. Carenzo. Redenton. It's back with Carenzo. Mevo tries to dink it over the top. It's Ferguson. Was looking to get him behind, but it's been back. It was there. Some good saves from both keepers in the half. Just one goal from Ralston, separating the sides. Saka gives it straight to Simpson. McDougall. McDougall looking to take on his man. Tries to get to the byline. There's a Onosaki doing well though. McDougall still going. Mevo with the block. Both players battling hard. Nothing in it. Beardsley. Now Simpson. There's Land. There's Wanderers' turn to put some pressure on again. Lilly up towards his skipper Duncan. Simpson. Rigby. Beardsley getting into the box. Still isn't properly cleared here. We'll dink towards Simpson. It's dinked back across. Simpson's there again. Simpson on the turn. And he couldn't quite direct it goalwards. It's always difficult to hit the target when you're facing away from goal there. It's Connor Simpson. And the strike from Rigby breaks. Or Simpson in the box. That's not troubling Taylor. Very difficult to do anything with that. Lovely turn in the middle of top park there from Ferguson. Now can't get pulled back there from Rigby, and surely that will be the first yellow card of the match. It is indeed. And what a turn there from Ferguson. Rigby just preventing Eastern Suburbs getting down that left side. Doolan was in a really good bit of space there. Kent was able to play the pass. There's Doolan, Redenton. Definitely onside, Redenton. Here's Doolan. Doolan floats it in. The Wanderers clear, I think. Was offside there. Was Brunt's shot. Here's Simpson. Simpson might fancy this here. Oh, strong challenge from Osaki. Doolan. There's Doolan. Still going. Redenton. There's Ferguson. Lawrence can't. Lawrence fancies it, but that's not troubling the keeper at all there from Lawrence Kant. Well, he can hit them from there. The midfielder. It's set up nicely. Well, in the other game currently playing, it's half-time as Friendship Power currently leading 3-0 against Ipswich. Game played in Ipswich, away from home for Peninsula Power. Look at them looking to book their place in the next round and first place. Lovely little touch there. Foul given as well from the referee. Cobwell, nice little turn. Didn't think there was a whole lot in it. But the referee did give it to the Wanderers, but they give it back to Eastern Suburbs anyway. The away side would love to pull something back before half time. Here is Doolan. Doolan towards Kant. Lawrence Kant gets away, does really well, Lawrence Kant, and the referee actually pointing to a foul there on Townsend. He's saying there was a bit of a pull there. And first viewing, I thought it was a little bit, kind of a little bit hard done by. I think both players are pulling each other. Townsend got away with one there. And that is half-time here at Ballina Park, and the Wanderers leading by a 0-0. A fantastic finish from Ralston as he coolly slotted into the far post. Eastern Suburbs showing that they can get back in this game with a few chances of their own. But half-time is the Wanderers leading by a 0-0 here in the Kappa Pro Series. Stay tuned for the second half.
Suburbs is proud to be the official shelter and grandstands partner of Football Queensland. Felton offers a range of premium aluminium grandstands, from elite portable spectator seating to soccer team shelters for players and coaches. Give your fans the best view of the game with Felton's comfortable spectator seating. With sun-safe shelters or powder-coated in your team colours. Whatever your club needs, Felton has a high-quality, low-maintenance seating option to suit. We are the pioneers in Australian-made grandstands and team shelters. Contact Felton today on 1800 834 016 or visit felton.net.au.
We all play the same game. The battlefield may look different, but between those painted lines, the feeling each of us get alongside our tribe. Let the moment sink in, then let it rip. The runs out wide, last-ditch efforts and clean sheets. The tap-in or rocket to the top bins. The eruption of the 12th player that sends shivers down your spine. It's in the way we celebrate, because football is everyone's game. Play football.
Welcome back to the second 45 minutes here at Ballina Park. Sunshine Coast Wanderers leading by a goal to nil here against their opponents, Eastern Suburbs. Despite leading by a goal to nil, Eastern Suburbs have shown in that first 45 minutes that they do pose a threat. They did have quite a number of chances on the break. Big chances falling specifically there for Doolan on that left side. He obviously will be key to unlocking Wanderers' backline. Wanderers just been marginally better than East. And they have deserved that half-time lead. As they're at the second 45 minutes, it is the Captain Duncan who will get us on the way. Eastern Suburbs, of course, have a lot of quality and attacking threat. They'll be hoping to try and get in the game, try and score early, try and hurt Wanderers as quick as possible. Barton, who has come on to the park here for the Wanderers, straight into the action and straight on top of Doolan. Looks like it might have been Lilly that's made way for Barton for the Wanderers, but just might need confirmation of that change. Saka trying to get to that one. Ball through, trying to fight the run. Caldwell trying to get into a little bit of space, but it goes all the way through to Taylor in goal for Eastern Suburbs. Barton, of course, a threat of his own. More as a physical presence in the middle of the park for the Wanderers. As Doolan actually picks that one off, and now here is Ferguson. Doolan looking to get it back. It is with Doolan. Lovely change of direction, a little bit of pull there, but Doolan looking for the free kick. Referee not happy with Doolan's strong language. In fact, he did not get a free kick there. Well, next goal really will be key in this game. If Eastern Suburbs can get it, it might just change the direction of the game. If Wanderers get a second, let's cast a little doubt on this game. Wanderers have done really well to bounce back to that heavy defeat to Peninsula Power, to come out here and play the way they've been playing. Wanderers defeated Logan Lightning on the opening day by 3-2. It was a really entertaining game. Oh, and that's nabbed there by Ferguson, and he couldn't hit the target. That was a chance and a half there. Wanderers just trying to play out from the back as well. Try and play around with the back line. Ferguson putting all sorts of trouble there on land. Tried to have a go. Lawrence Cant looking for it to his left. Lawrence Cant was probably in a slightly better position, but as all good strikers do, they want to have a crack in that sort of range. Here's Barton. Just on the park. Barton doing really well. Skipping away. Looks to lay it across here for Simpson. It's a bit tight. And Eastern Suburbs do well to defend it there. Barton shown what he can do here. Lovely little change. Cut inside to get away from Osaki. Lays it to Simpson. It was a bit short to Simpson. Simpson trying to play it back to Barton. Play that extra pass. And In the end, the Wanderers have to make do with a corner kick as Caldwell to take this. Again, it looks like it'll just go right on top of the keeper. It's towards Simpson. Taylor gets to it. It's spilled by the keeper. Turned in from Rigby, but the referee has spotted a foul on the keeper. Referee showing there that the keeper Taylor did have control of the ball in his opinion. I think he did have two hands on it. Either way, keepers are heavily protected in the sport. Mevo goes long. There's land again. Well, you can immediately see at the start of the second half the Eastern Subs have been told to put more pressure on them here. Here's Kant! Oh, that is a wonderful finish from Lawrence Kant. That is how you do it. He bursts the net with that strike. Eastern Suburbs picking it up well. Lovely touch from the midfielder. Absolutely no chance from Bambak. And Eastern Suburbs draw level in sensational fashion. The goal kind of coming out of nowhere. That first touch was tremendous. And now we most certainly have a game on our hands here at Ballina Park. The Wayside just, like we said, just putting a bit more pressure on the Wanderers higher up the park. They get a little bit of joy that time and they absolutely punish the Wanderers just as the Wanderers did to them in that first half. Here's Simpson. And he's just drifted offside there. And big lad. Here's Rigby. Caldwell. Up towards Rigby, lays it to Simpson. Simpson trying to bustle his way through. Renzo, back to Mevo. Mevo under pressure from Simpson, knocks that one out. It's Caldwell. Simpson plays it in, Rigby underneath it, Barton up against Doolan. Good defended from Kant, and Doolan looking for it long there. Kant does try to find Doolan. Is Beardsley. Barton. Heavy touch from Duncan, and he ends up just going through Saka. Perfect start to the second half for Eastern Suburbs. Here's Dillon. Like fancy running against Beardsley here. Dillon looking for the 1-2 with Kant. It does come back to Dillon. Dillon knocking it across. No one can get onto it. Still alive, though. It does look that there actually was a change as well for Eastern Suburbs at half-time. Thomas Winnings has come onto the park for a brunch shot. Redenton, let's get it across, and it's spilled as Dillon tried to get there. Looked like it might have been a handball. Referee waves away the protest. Here's Barton. There was a smart change there from Eastern Suburbs. Brunshot wasn't able to quite get into the game as he normally does on that right side. His land to Townsend. Townsend looking up towards Simpson. It's dealt with by Meeville. Simpson. Pass not quite coming off there from Ralston, the goal scorer for the Wanderers. Very even game this has turned out to be. Here's Beardsley. Duncan leaves it. Beardsley trying to get onto there, and it looks like he's probably fouled Barnett. Yeah, Barnett was always favourite to get to that ball. Saki. Ferguson to Redenton. Denton looking to squeeze it through to Doolan. Doolan has it. He's got Kant to his left here. Doolan does look for Lawrence Kant. Gets away from his man. Kant still going, and it's like it was deflected away. Lawrence Kant starting the second half on absolute fire here. He's got so much confidence after scoring that goal. Always looking to try and find the net. Well, it's Bambaku who actually saved that one away. There's Redenton. Referee will bring that on back. There's McDougall just caught. Well, thanks for joining us here on FQTV for this Kappa Pro Series Group B encounter. We're going to watch the rest of the Kappa Pro Series and all the NPL and FQPL action. Make sure you like and subscribe to our YouTube and Facebook channels. Much more live action just like this. Here is Lawrence Kant. Looking out towards Doolan, and Taylor comes out here. My backstory comes out. Doolan with it. Trying to play it across. Rigby back to back there. And that will be cleared. There's Barnett. Isaka. Lawrence Kant still going for it here. Land will use his keeper. Here's Beardsley. Easton Suburbs definitely starting. The starting position is just one or two paces just further up. It's just allowing them to pick up the ball in a lot better areas than they did in that first half. Here is Doolan. Ferguson. Skips away from Townsend, who goes to ground. Redenton. Really controlling this second half for Denton. Back with him. It's a bit short though. It looks like it will be a foul from Barnett just on Isaka there. The player just committed to the ball. Barnett thought he might have got to it. There's Redenton. Saki. Lovely layoff. Here's Isaka, and he just runs into Barnett. Still with Lawrence Kant. Matthew Redenton looking for some options. Shifts it all the way to this left side. Doolan, lovely control. He's looked to try and keep the ball moving. Doolan gets to the byline again. Can he get it across? He goes down. Only a goal kick. Actually, I think the referee's now pointing to a corner. Again, Doolan, he's always fancying these chances up against Beardsley. He's got to play that ball quicker. Does go for a corner. be the right foot of Redenton and the former Lions midfielder. Decent delivery, strong clearance from Barnett. Ralston not able to keep it alive. Captain floats it in. Here's Dillon if he can bring it under control. Mevo is winning. And Wanderers will try and get the puck quickly. It's a race of pace, but there's Barnett doing his defensive duties really well there, Barnett. Really leading by example to get back so quickly. Saka, Lawrence can't. Trying to find Thomas winning there. The game starting to calm down a little. Sort of the way the first half went, the game sort of went in bursts. Both sides having chances immediately after each other. In the middle. Lovely turn here from Ferguson. It is Bailey Ferguson. Opts to be unselfish through to Dillon, who's offside, and he hits the post anyway. Well, it was the right idea to play in Dillon, but you almost want your striker to have a go. Must have been a really tight call there from the linesman. So he certainly has a better view than I do. But Dillon hitting the post anyway. He is certainly a danger man, Eastern Suburbs. Just had that little bit more quality with his final pass and in the final third. We could add a little bit more, Eastern Suburbs. Duncan up against Barton there. Here is Dillon, he can keep it in. Here's Lawrence Kent. Thomas winning, doing really well. Carenzo shifting onto his left foot. Gets it through here to winning. He fires it across and Dillon nicks the post. I'm really not sure whether that was a shot or a cross there, but Dillon really stretching, and he did so well to even hit the target there. Whipped across with some pace, and Van Back was certainly not getting to that. If Dillon could have just directed it a little bit more goalwards. There's another chance, Eastern Suburbs. It's Caldwell just knocking it out. Barnett takes it quickly. There's Dillon. Beardsley trying to turn him back. He does well. Redenton is back with him. Isaka. Still Redenton. Looking for the options out wide. Carenzo. Here's Redenton now. Once again, cutting onto your left foot. Redenton. Carenzo. Lawrence can't. Doesn't quite reach him. Simpson. Can Wanderers launch a counter-attack here? Caldwell just underneath that. Carenzo taking up position in the middle of the park. Here's Thomas winning. Redenton. Eastern Suburbs have come out a lot stronger in the second 45. Osaki. There's Barnett. Here's Corenzo. Gets away from 2. Looks to release Doolan. Doolan again up against Beardsley. Doolan plays it across this time, and they land certainly taking absolutely no chances there. Launching it into Rosette, as they would say. I think it went for a corner kick. Didn't quite make it to a throw. Doolan ups to take that quickly. Matthew Redenton got a bit of time to pick someone out. It's a good ball in. Barnett the target. It's dealt with by the Wanderers. Beardsley intercepting that pass to Doolan. Barnett not quite able to keep that in and release Doolan. The Wanderers Simpson's always going to win that. Caldwell chasing it down. Here is Taylor. Barnett. Osaki. Isaka. Eastern Suburbs working on extremely well from back to front. There's Lawrence Cant. Barnett. Barton with the interception, but Eastern Suburbs still with it. Lawrence Cant with room from the throw. There's Land. Ferguson looking to take it off him. Townsend under pressure. Barton. Now Rigby. Rigby looking to release McDougall for the first time in the second half. McDougall getting to the byline. That was Ralston there, sorry, getting to the byline. Not quite able to get it across as he tried to on that left foot. There's Lawrence Cant. Up to Doolan. Beardsley getting tight quickly, but Doolan quick to get away. And still going here, Doolan. Change of pace. He's good on his right and on his left. Gets onto his left foot and he couldn't find the target. What a chance for Doolan. He is absolutely so dangerous. He's upset with himself, but he does brilliantly. He gets away from Beardsley. Takes on Rigby. And when he's here, he's got to score. And he just slices at it. And that was a hell of a chance. Eastern Suburbs to get their second. Doolan has had a number of chances now for Eastern Suburbs. There's Barton. Now Rigby. Knocked down. Ralston putting the pressure on Corenzo. Both players fighting through it, but there's Corenzo who had the ball, and that will be a free kick for Eastern Suburbs. It is Doolan. Lawrence Cant back to Doolan. There's Barnett. Meeville. Now winning. Looks back for Meeville. Ferguson, Corenzo. Nicely worked, Corenzo. Gets it across, and it might come in for Lawrence Cant, and he couldn't quite get there. Not sure if Bambak got a touch there, doesn't look like it. Still a really good move there from Eastern Suburbs. Working it really well in tight angles. Just couldn't quite get it under control. Is Barton. Rigby. Just knocking it forward, but Eastern Suburbs have the pace to deal with that. Now there's Rigby. And now Simpson. Barton. Looking to go and get it through. Claims of a handball as Caldwell was bursted in there. Looks like the referee is pointing forward. I think it's a free kick just on the edge of the area. Yellow card. Yellow card does come out here. I think it was all accidental. Taylor just playing a little bit of mind games there, keeping the ball from the Wanderers. I'll tell you what, this is in a really good area. Wanderers haven't had much to say in the second half. This is in a really good position. If they can hit a target, you could just have a look. So many of the players fancy it. The Wanderers are claiming it was a goal scoring opportunity. By the looks of it, the referee banishing the yellow card. We do know Simpson can strike it from this type of range. Looks like it will be Simpson to take. It is Simpson, and it takes a deflection off the wall. Goes for a corner. It is a bit disappointing there from the big striker. Caldwell taking this one. It looks like substitution being made for the Wanderers. Ralston. Zach Ralston looks to be the man who makes way, the goal scorer for the Wanderers. Is James Piercy, who's come on for Ralston, and he's immediately in the action. Oh, this corner kick. On towards that near post and almost broke for him. There's a strike towards goal. There's none looking for deflection. It did go. It has gone. Another corner. There's Caldwell to take again. He's right on top of the keeper. And James Piercy coming in the back post, not able to direct it goalwards. Is Meeville. The Wanderers do need a little bit of life sparked into them. Onan, who did get the goal against Peninsula Power. Here's Rigby. That's intercepted. Down the line it goes. Another room for Rigby. Up towards Simpson, brings it under control. Right foot! Not too far away. Does well to control that on his chest and strike the ball. Doolan coming off. They might actually be happy to see the back of him. He's been a real handful for the Wanderers back line with 15 minutes to go. Laston putting the pressure on. It's picked up there from Barnett. It's Ferguson. Lily's been moved to that right back position. Pass back's a little bit dangerous as Simpson looking to jump in on there. There's Redenton. Well, it's interesting to know or to see how this game goes. All these substitutions being made. Usually takes a few minutes for players to get settled in the game. It's full time in the other match in the group as Peninsula Power defeating Ipswich by 3-1. Ipswich battling back in that second half. Getting a goal back, but 3-1 the final score. 3 wins for 3 from Peninsula Power. Denton with winning. There's Saka. Out to Barnett. Saka caught a little bit late. Referee didn't see much of an advantage in letting them play on. Pull it back for the foul. Carenzo. Isaka. Out to Barnett. Laston has chance to have a bit of a go. Carenzo under pressure. Finds Isaka. That's Meeville. And still with Meeville. Redenton in that right back position for the moment. Onosaki. Well, who will stand up and be the hero for either side? Game is very much poised at 1-1. Here's Simpson. Needs a help offered from Barton. There's Barton, a little bit of deflection. The ball through, a little dink through here for Nan. Gets it across. Tries to, Lily. Lily. He does get the ball in there. Simpson! And the Wanderers go back in front. The header from Caldwell. What a bullet of a header. And a chance comes, and the Wanderers take it. Fantastic delivery. Exactly what you want. Caldwell only needing to direct it goalwards. And despite Eastern Suburbs' real domination of possession in the second half, it is the Wanderers who have stepped up and gone in front. Great finish there from Caldwell, but the delivery from Lily is inch perfect. Here's Ferguson. Eastern Suburbs will want to try and respond quickly. Just can't. Caldwell up towards Simpson. Well, the Wanderers now, they have something to hold on to in these final 12 minutes or so. There's Barnett. Osaki. Taylor. Meevil. Intercepted by Caldwell there, that pass forward. Referee not quite happy where that throw was taken. It's Carenzo with Denton. Here's Ferguson out to Winning. Still Redento, Carenzo. And Lawrence can't. Only got one player in front of the box, but the ball too close to Bambach. Well, you just hope, for Eastern Suburbs' sake, they don't rue those missed chances that they had, specifically with Doolan. Quite a number of good opportunities to put Eastern Suburbs in front. Lawrence Cant as well having a chance there for his second. Osaki working extremely hard there, but he's just beaten to the ball. Barton got Nan bursting to the right. Barton held on to it a little bit too long there, the midfielder. Barnett. Osaki. It's Carenzo. Winning. A little bit short from Winning to Cant, but Cant using his body well. Rigby putting that pressure on. There's Taylor. Isaka. Barnett. With Denton. Denton closed down well from Nan. Didn't get the call. The man on call that he was looking for. Isaka. Rigby wins it well. Referee waves play on because Barton is running forward. Got Simpson in there as well. Barton running back in towards trouble. There's Robinson. Robinson plays it in. It's knocked away. Shot in the end. Going over the bar. Referee does have his yellow card out just for that challenge before, as Barton was bursting forward. Wollaston looking to use some trickery himself here. Wollaston didn't quite have the same pace there as Barnett crowded out. Wollaston winning that header. Oh, finally been knocked to safety. Rigby. Right back it goes. Bambach. Wollaston. Isaka. It's back with Onosaki. Wanderers happy to let Eastern Suburbs have the ball there. There goes that long ball, just trying to have Redenton do something with it. Eastern Suburbs clear. Now Barton looking to break. Caldwell goal scorer. He's back with them. Now Lily with a bit of pace. There's Duncan. Barton, good challenge from Isaka. Barton going for it. And free kick is awarded to him. Ferguson deemed a wee bit late. The Wanderers probably won't be in any hurry at all to take this one. The Wanderers would love to score here just to put an end to this game and keep all 3 points on the Sunshine Coast. It's floated towards that back post, but it's not hit well enough as Simpson or Piercy could get onto that one. Here's Redenton. Neville. Thomas Winnings just a little bit slow there on the ball. In the final few minutes. Redenton. Best of headers, and Laston could break away here, trying to use his pace, but it's strong defending from Lilly. Gets back to prevent anything going down that left side. Well, they have lacked just that little bit since Dolan came off the park. Eastern Suburbs. He was definitely an out ball. Here's Laston. Denton with a quick diagonal. Here's Bonnet in the box. Trying to backheel it to Lawrence Kent. Can't quite pick him out. Isaka coming across to prevent the Wanderers from getting out the park quickly. Wanderers slowing the game down to a tempo they can deal with. We have 3 minutes to go till full time. Wanderers leading by 2-1. Is Caldwell's goal. Well, that proved to be the finisher. Willaston. Barnett trying to get up forward there as well. It's Piercy. Barton now to Simpson. Barton looking for it back here. Simpson tries to get it across. It's intercepted from Osaki. Almost the right pass from Simpson, but it might just allow Suburbs to break forward as Ferguson just overhits that one to Lawrence Kent. And Van Back will just slow it right down. In no hurry at all to pick the ball up here. Well, that second goal from the Wanderers has appeared to knock the stuffing out of Eastern Suburbs. It did look like if anyone was going to score, it was going to be the away side during that period, and Wanderers scored. There's Barnett. Laston looking to chase it down, and Piercy knocking it back to where it came from. The offside flag up on Simpson. Wanderers making probably their final change of the night. Simpson There's a man to make way as he tries to waste time. Referee is trying to get him to get off the park quickly. Referee, of course, will count the time it takes for him to get off the park. Barton will move as the lone striker for the last few minutes of injury time. Osaki. Look at it. Did come on for Simpson. Here's Luca immediately in the action. Robinson back to his goalkeeper. Sends it right back down the field. Looked on from Luca. Meeville. Back to Taylor. Eastern Suburbs need the ball back up the park. Here's Meeville. Out to Barnett. Meeville again. There's Redenton. And up and over it goes. Isn't really picking anyone out there at all. Bambak will be able to waste just a few more seconds. Meeville wins the header. There's Barton. Scrappy in the middle. Isaka has it. Not quite hitting Redenton. Denton's head appears to have dropped there as well with that pass. Great ball. Luca's in behind here. There's Luca to finish it off. Oh, he just couldn't quite hit the target. Venomous strike there from Luca. Just ball played over the top. Definitely onside. Barnett playing him on. Barton fancying it as well. His shot going well over the bar. Lily winning that one. Referee certainly adding the time for the substitutions, as Lawrence can't. Lily working extremely hard to maintain the ball there. Lovely little dink here. And behind Caldwell. Eastern Suburbs just can't get the ball up the park in any dangerous area now. Here's Redenton. To Meeville. There's not a lot of time left here for Eastern Suburbs. Here's Meeville. Playing like they have all the time in the world as the referee does blow the full-time whistle. And Sunshine Coast Wanderers have all 3 points in a hard-fought victory over Eastern Suburbs. The away side did battle well and they had their chances, but that second goal took it out of the wayside. It's finished here. Sunshine Coast Wanderers 2, Eastern Suburbs 1.